Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 392, and we're here live in Southwest Florida, waiting on the sun to rise over the buildings and the trees in the east. And this is the Gulf, this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Hi, Lisa and Thea and Grace. Thanks for joining live. Hi, Naomi and Thea. Glad you all could be here. Good morning, Christine and Joe and Bea and Mar. Thanks for joining live, everybody. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hi, Jane and Diane. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining live, everybody. I think I'm going to change the angle. I can't see again. I'm too close to the sun, and this time of year the sunrise is earlier, so it's kind of already starting before we get here. Let's see if we can fix that. I don't want to be a squinty mess the whole time. Hi, Sandshell and Constance and Cynthia and Linda and Enid. Thanks for joining live, everybody. Hi, Debbie maybe. Hi, Cherie. Thanks for joining live. So you'll notice from the thumbnail that I posted this morning, which was actually in my backyard, because I took that photo a couple of days, but I liked the photo of this piece. I brought the Brielle Ruana to show you a demo on this morning and show you how it's made, give you a little heads up of what kind of pattern it is. So that's what we'll be talking about this morning. I also brought the wrong bag with me, but it has some of the new colors of Be So Fine bling in it that I haven't photographed and put on the website yet. So if anybody wants to see those, I can show those as well, because I know that it can be frustrating that the photos aren't up yet, and it will be, should be up in the shop later today. I also have new colors of Be So Dazzling yarn. Did not bring them this morning, but hopefully they'll have those up later today as well. And should be sending out an email today or tomorrow talking about the new colors and photos of the new colors of all the yarns. So if anybody wants to grab them before the email goes out, this would be a good chance to get the quantity that you might be seeking. All right, let's see if there's any pressing questions to start before I start my demo. Hi, Marnie and Kimberly and Lydia. Thanks for joining live. Hi, Flo. Glad you could be here. It is such a beautiful, peaceful morning here this morning. Lots of people, too. There's a photographer, there's swimmers, there's babies, there's beachgoers, there's walkers. There's a little bit of everything here. Hi, Lily. Kimberly, where can you find the scarf that I crocheted the Ruana on? In my Amazon shop. If you go to amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl, you can find it there. But if you go to the Brielle crochet pattern page on my website, where you have the option of downloading the pattern individually or being sent to the Layers Crochet ebook, there is a link there for where to buy the scarf too. So if you want a direct link, it's there. If you want to go shop in my Amazon shop, it would be in the craft supply folder. And if you still can't find it, leave me a comment here later today and I will send you the direct link. Hi, Crafts by the Rose something. Hi, Nancy. Thanks, Kimberly. I love my Amazon shop too. It's so much fun. So much fun to I love shopping and I love finding good deals. I don't mean just deals. I mean, I like finding good value in interesting things. So I've always enjoyed sharing that with my friends over the years. Like if I find something amazing, I love telling everybody about it. So when I was invited to have an Amazon shop, I was so excited because it was a way that I could continue on my tradition of sharing my savvy finds, and also to be able to share it with more of my friends. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, Kimberly. I enjoy sharing it so much. Yes, Lily, once you understand the concept of crocheting on fabric, you could do it to anything. You could do it to a store-bought throw, a store-bought bedspread, store-bought blanket of any kind of a scarf, any kind of a fabric. It doesn't really matter. And So even though this is 2 scarves crocheted together, imagine if you just did this on the 1 scarf. And if I was going to do it on just the 1 scarf, I would probably go a little more elaborate in the edging. Imagine if you were going to use this as a singular scarf. You could do a couple more rounds of crochet edging and actually make it more elaborate. I just felt like for this type of piece it would have gotten too busy if I had done that. I'm going to lift it up so you can see the 2-dimension construction of it. So we've got 2 rectangular scarves. Each one has a crochet edging around it, and when you're making the second one, you're joining it as you go to the first one, just like you would with crochet motifs. Isn't that awesome? So it's applying something else that you already know how to do to something that you haven't done before. So it's not quite a foreign concept if part of it is something that's very familiar to you already. So I'm going to show you what you do with a Rwana. First of all, you could just wear it in the traditional Rwana style, which would make a fantastic beach cover-up, fantastic layering piece. It would make a fantastic jacket for a transition period throughout the day. Super cute all on its own. It's also the kind of piece that you could throw one side over your shoulder like that. You could also throw both sides over your shoulders like that. But here's where I think it gets really interesting. You could sew down this side and this side to create sleeves. You could also sew down the front too. If you really wanted it to be more like a poncho, you could totally do that. Or you could put buttons or a shawl pin here and just sew down the sleeves. But here's something else that I think is really remarkable about this piece, and that is you can take a belt, wrap it from the back to the front, somewhere around your natural waistline, and blouse up your arms so that you create sleeves. And you want to smooth it across the front and the back so that the extra fabric is at the sides. And now you've got more of a fitted cardigan. Isn't that amazing? And you'll see from the photo in our thumbnail this morning, that's where I styled it much better than this morning. I'm just doing it this morning to show you the concept of it. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Good.
Good day.
Thanks, you too. So here we go. Once you put the belt on it, and again, I'm not wearing the right outfit. My keys are in here, so it's adding bulk. Let's take that off. So refer back to the photo in the thumbnail afterwards, and you can see where I've styled it much better. But I just wanted to show you the concept of how easy it is to put together this morning. Really beautiful. And this is just a fine gauze fabric. And the reason I chose a fine gauze fabric for the body of the scarves was because I could take a skinny crochet hook and just crochet right into it. Did not have to do a stitch first. I was able to work the single crochets right into the fabric. Now imagine if you did this on 1 scarf again, instead of joining 2 together, you would then have this. I'm going to fold it in half so we can pretend. And also, you could actually, so that whether you had it doubled like this or singular, it makes a fantastic scarf. Look at this. Even doubled like that, because it's a Rwana, not a scarf. Look at, because it's doubled, you get 2 layers of the edging. I mean, that's just gorgeous. I love the volume of it. I love the double-sided edging. You could wear this in the winter. You could wear this in transitions in spring and fall. You could travel with this. This ends up being kind of like a little bit of a neck pillow. If you've got cold, you could throw some of it over your shoulders still. There's a lot of volume here because it's a double layer and it's actually 2 scarves being the Rwana. You have so much volume here. Even though it's a fine weight, so it doesn't look super bulky, you still have a lot of volume for opening this up, putting the side over that way, opening this up, putting it that way, so you could almost do a capelet type of a look too. Anyway, So many different ways that you could style something like this. And again, like we talk about with the yarn that's drapey, this is a drapey fabric. There are so many options in styling when you do things that are drapey. Yes, keep it in the car so that you always have something to wear in cold restaurants. Yes, absolutely. It doesn't take up much space. It's not bulky at all. You could fold this up pretty condensed and leave it somewhere. Yes. So here we're going to fold it in half again, and you could just wear it over your shoulders like a shawl like that too. So then you actually have a proper shawl as well. And because of the edging right here, you would have a space to put a shawl pin or a pin. You wouldn't want to do that into the fabric necessarily, but the holes in the crochet would be perfect for putting a shawl pin there. So there we go. We've got, not only do we have a shawl, but because of the double layer, you have that tier of 2 layers of edging too. Beautiful. Yes, Lydia, the sky is amazing today. The sound of the waters is amazing today. Well, Thea, now you have something more lovely to keep in the car. Absolutely. Jane ordered yarn today. Wonderful. How many do we have to put up for part? I'm not sure what you're asking, Pedezra, but all of the information that you need about the pattern and the materials in metric and in standard units is available on the pattern page. So if you go to the Brielle pattern page on my website, B-R-I-E-L-L-E, you can find all the information that you'll need. Hi, Ava. Yes, Debbie, I get cold really easily too, so I'm always up for having extra layers handy too. Joe watched the tutorial and started the meadow poncho last night. Wonderful, I'm so glad. I've received a ton of positive feedback about that tutorial video. So glad everybody's enjoying it. You know, just checking them off the list. I think I have 6 of the 18 projects filmed for layers knit and 6 for layers crochet now. So just keep on going until we get them all done. Then I will do a tutorial video for the Rainbow Connection baby layette set. And shortly after that, I really want to do some more of the crochet on tank tops and crochet on store-bought t-shirts too. Nancy loves the opal colorway. Awesome. Well, that's a good excuse for bringing some out right now. So I have some colors of Be So Fine bling in my bag today. I'm not sure why. I guess I just never unpacked it from the last time I showed them at the beach. So obviously this isn't the bag I intended to bring this morning, but I guess I didn't read my bag tags. So here we have Be So Fine Bling Shushugi Bon, which is, Be So Fine Bling is the #1 fingering weight bamboo yarn with a thread of pure silver plied right into the yarn. Really gorgeous. And the Shushugi Bon colorway is a soft black, hand massaged with a silver and a beautiful light mauve, inspired by the Japanese wood charring technique called Shushugi Bon. And somebody mentioned opal, I think. Oh no, don't I have? Oh, I think I have moonstone. Here's moonstone, which has some purple and blue and mauve. So it picks up a little bit on the mauve in Shushugi Bon. Might be interesting for a like if you're going to do some striping or some sort of a gradient color change, these might be really beautiful together. Let's see then what's next. Oh, I've got sea glass, which has some pale silvery sage, some purple and some blue, which picks up on the purple and blue in moonstone, but it also picks up on the silvery sage in plumeria too. Plumeria is a warm, soft yellow with a hint of peach and a hint of silvery sage, dyed after my yellow plumeria tree in my backyard. And then to pick up on the peach in this one, we have peach and coral and hot pink and berry in backyard bougainvillea. which I dyed based on all the gorgeous colors of bougainvillea in my backyard. And last but not least, oh, and then to pick up on the coral in that one, we have Sunrise 07, which has coral and orange and violet purple. So I'm mentioning where the colors kind of connect because sometimes I think people are interested in mixing and matching colors, so I thought I would let you know which ones have similar shades and tones. Thanks, Judy. If anybody wants to see them side by side or untwisted, let me know. Lydia, I understand. I want to make stuff in these yarns and design new patterns, and some days I just can't start because I can't pick a color. Flo, if you want to ask me about a fan, there's a way to email me or contact me in the video description below. We can talk about it off the podcast. Would you use Lilac Memories with Shushugi Bond? Yeah, the purple would pick up nicely with the mauve also. I agree. Hi, Tammy. Anne wants to see Moonstone Untwisted. Oh, Anne, I recognize your name. We emailed yesterday. Here we go. Here's Moonstone Untwisted. So you can see it has a pale purple and a pale blue and a pale mauve. Kind of looks like Michigan lilacs, doesn't it? And for those of you who are interested next to Shushugi Bond, I'll open them both up. Maybe it'll help to see them side by side. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so here they are side by side. Hi, Dreamweaver. Lisa has Moonstone. Awesome. I'm so glad. So glad you're enjoying it. Sea Glass Untwisted. Yes. And then I'll pick up the other yarns that have those colors then so you can see them side by side too. All right, so Sea Glass is next. Okay, here's Sea Glass Untwisted. And then I'll show you that next to Plumeria, which has a similar tone in the pale sage. Can't see my camera. I think I overlapped them. Let me see. Having trouble seeing the camera. Here we go. Maybe that works. Maybe. Thanks, Tammy. I love the shine in them too. That silver is so gorgeous in it. Thanks, Kimberly. Does anybody have any other requests? Yes, they are very soft. Oh, the colors are soft this time too. Yes. I went with more muted colors for the summer this time. That's where my heart was. My heart was interested in doing muted colors. You know, sometimes they go bold and sometimes muted, so I think I was just looking for, I don't know, a little bit more romantic muted colors for summer. Oh, that's awesome, Marnie. If you haven't tried Wrapture yet, I highly recommend it. You can find it on Amazon, or you can buy small bottles on my website, and some of my yarns even come with a free sample of Wrapture All Natural Delicate Wash. Yes, Chantilly lace with the silver is exceptionally beautiful too, Lisa and Kim. Be great for a bridal party, great for a formal event. It's just so angel-like and goddess-like. I am totally in love with Chantilly lace bling. Lily agrees. You like bright colors and romantic colors. Yeah, me too. I like both. Yes, Tammy. Wrapture has the beautiful night blooming jasmine essential oil for a fragrance, for a natural fragrance. Awesome, Anna. If I can help you with anything, let me know. Does anybody have any other questions? We could talk about the we could talk about the Ruana, the Brielle Ruana. We could talk about any other kind of projects. We could talk about the yarn. We could talk about, I don't know, any question you have. If I can answer it, I will. I'll wait a minute or so and see if there's any more questions that pop up. Ooh, Kimberly got a gallon of Wrapture. That's how I buy it. I buy it by the gallon, and with the pump on it, and it's pricey, but it's so much more economical than the small bottles, and it lasts forever. It's so wonderful. And besides, I use Wrapture for my linens and for my store-bought clothes that I think I want to preserve the fabric. So anything like lacy or silky tops, lingerie, swimwear, athletic wear, shapewear, everything that I want to preserve, I wash in Wrapture. So I use it quite a bit. But linens, ooh-wee, washing your sheets and linens is such a treat. It smells so amazing. I also make an air freshener to freshen up my couch with it too. Like my furniture, I put it in with a little water and spray it. Sybil washes her husband's crocheted hats in Wrapture. Perfect. So good for the fibers. No, it does not take much at all, Kimberly. That's the thing. It is so, yes, I use Wrapture in the washing machine, and that's a great question, because some washes you can't put in the washing machine because of a foaming agent in them. Eucalan does not add a foaming agent to their projects, so you can even use it in high efficiency machines or front loaders. I use a top loading washing machine. That's what I prefer. But yes, and there's instructions. Yes, it comes out clean without rinsing. Absolutely. If you read the instructions on the bottle, it'll explain the differences between a high efficiency machine and regular. Yeah, the rinsing agent, the need to rinse detergents out of your clothing is because of the foaming agent. I've learned so much over the years from traveling with Eucalan and doing shows and speaking to all the people in the company, and there are so many things that go into processed and commercialized detergents that aren't good for the environment, aren't good for your clothing, aren't good for you. And a lot of those are completely removed from Eucalan's products and Wrapture, which makes them completely non-toxic, completely environmental friendly, and completely natural. And one of the really amazing and unique benefits is that it's a no-rinse formula, and that is because there is no foaming agent. It's that foaming agent that leaves a residue on your clothes, and that's what normally needs to be rinsed off. So great question, and actually really interesting answer that fascinated me when I learned it, and I'm excited to share it with you too. Great question. Any other questions? Yep, no reason to be concerned, Thea. If you have more questions, always feel welcome to ask me. If I have an answer, I'll tell you. If I don't have an answer, I'll tell you the truth. Hi, Pamela. Glad you could be here. Hi, Maria. Thanks for joining live. Oh, the smell is amazing, too. Yeah, it's subtle, but amazing. I don't like harsh fragrances. I don't like synthetic fragrances, and I really don't like bold fragrances. So something that's beautiful and subtle is right up my alley. Wait and see if there's any other questions, and then I think it's time to, yes, Thea, that's correct. And boy, was that fun developing the scent. I had so much fun doing that. Yes, Marnie, actually all Eucalan products are safe for pets. They're safe for babies, for baby clothing, but they are safe to use on pets as well. And there's all sorts of information on Eucalan's website about that if you would like to learn more. They go into great detail of all the different amazing ways that you can use their products. But yes, pet shampoo is non-toxic and perfectly safe for them. Yep. Great question. Yes, subtle and exotic scent. What's better? You want to be subtle and exotic, right? Hi Harini, thanks for joining live. Oh man. Anyway, let's see. Let's pull out our journals. Now, I told you I had an odd bag with me this morning, and I missed some comments. If your questions are important, please save them for the recorded version of the podcast, which will come out in about 45 minutes or so, and leave them there. I will be able to see them when I get back from my bike ride and back to my office, and I can answer them there. So please feel welcome to repeat them there. I told you I have a random bag with me this morning, which is why I had Be So Fine bling with me. All right, just a bug. I acted like it was a monster, but it was just a bug. And somehow I have 3 journals with me today. So I have Volume 1, Issue 1, Volume 1, Issue 2, and Volume 1, Issue 3. There are 5 issues total. Not sure why I have 3 in this bag. I must have had some idea on some day. Anyway, so I'm gonna pick one of them, randomly pick one of the journals, and then randomly pick a page to, will I create new leggings for this summer? Yeah, I might. I need to make time to do some more drawing. I started doing some drawings a while back. Okay, I picked up issue 3. So now we'll flip, flip, flip. I think we've done that one recently. Oh, this is so profound. This one was written by Pythagoras. Those of you who are math fans will know who Pythagoras is, the inventor of Pythagorean theorem. So very old quote, but really profound information, and oh, so amazing. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. Yes, I would prefer to be both, I suppose. I could be healthier than I am physically right now, and it's something on my mind, and I think it's time to maybe tighten up my physical health, but in general I feel like it's always more important to be strong of soul. Anything you can do to work on your self-love, work on your peace in your heart, and work on everything that just makes you more peaceful and happy on the inside allows you to radiate that on the outside. So let's read it one more time. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. I don't think you have to choose one or the other, but I think you can, make a concerted effort to prioritize one over the other. I don't think it's wrong to want both, but I think what he's trying to say is that being strong of soul is more important than being strong of body. And that I wholeheartedly agree with. So thank you, Pythagoras, for that one today. I'm gonna get on my bike and have an amazing bike ride home, but it's funny because I get physical exercise when I'm doing it, but I really treat the bike ride like a meditation time. I am so filled with gratitude that I get to ride my bike to and from the beach to talk to you guys in the morning. And I get overwhelmed with joy in doing it, and so I end up focusing on the joy and focusing on how much I'm enjoying it, and I feel like doing that is kind of a meditation in a way. Catherine, new colors would be so fine, teal and charcoal. Ooh, yeah, that sounds great. I think Shishuggi Ban could use a second colorway eventually, for sure, and that would be great in that whole series. I have not, I did finish the colors. I did a small run of colors for Be So Fine yarn yesterday, and it will not be that, but I do feel like that could come very soon. I would love to see these charcoal and silvers with a blue rather than the mauve. That would be gorgeous. Yeah, second colorway in Shishuggi Ban. Yeah, I'm all for that. We could definitely do that in the next couple of months. I love teals and blues too. Oh, I haven't named my bike. Yeah, gosh. Okay, gotta think of a name for my bike. Yeah, the wagon is Dolly. And we can't replace Dolly, so I can't just pass the name on to the bike. So I'll have to think of a name for my sweet little bike. That's awesome, and I love it so much. Anyway, if you enjoy the podcast, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel so you always know when there's new videos that are uploaded. And if you click that bell notification button, you'll always be notified when I go live. It is a two-part process though, so once you click that bell notification, you've got to go to the settings on your phone and make sure that your phone's allowing notifications for the app that you watch YouTube on. Once you do those two things, you'll always be notified every time I go live. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, the beautiful scenery, my demos, chatting with me and everyone else from all over the world that's joined us here this morning. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll